Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 2 of Knights of the Old Republic on the Xbox Series X. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 1. Let's crack straight in, shall we, without further ado. Are you sure this is the party configuration? Well, it's the only one I've got. Thank you. Right, so at the end of the last part, we got ourselves all kitted out rather nicely. And, hang on a minute. Where's my dude? Am I being a donut here? But my guy seems to have vanished. Should we try that again, people? Yeah, maybe. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. Ah, right. Yeah. I think we did leave without him, you know. It's a good job I noticed that, isn't it? What the shit? Right, let's crack in. I've kind of spoken to everyone around these here parts. And we've robbed every room I can remember. It has been a few days since I played the first part, so it might take me a minute just to get my brain back into this, people. But I'm pretty sure there was another door for us to go in somewhere around these here parts. Ooh, I say. Journal entry added. Went very quiet there all of a sudden when I panned the camera around. The salvage droids are busy scanning. Alright, okay. Seems reasonable. Oh, hello. Something seems to be bothering Carth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Carth?
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
You're talking like it's your fault, like you failed somehow. I'm sorry, Carth. This must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your home world?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action. Keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay, I feel like when I was watching things back on the first part, I felt like the sound was a little bit low on the game. So I think we'll have voiceover volume up. I think we can keep the music volume down. Sound effects up a little bit, maybe. See how we go with that. See how we go with that. Ugh. Did I just do that without saving it? No, it's fine. I saved it. Okay. Does it tell me where I'm meant to be going? Well, we've got a door with a colour on it. Is that not where we came out of, though? Because I turned around to talk to Carth. Yeah, because then we spoke to the droids, and then we... Yeah, let's go and have a look up here. Let's get our bearings, people. She don't want to put her swords away, does she? Kebler's shop. Hey Kebler, what you got?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebler Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Let me see what you got.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Alright, no need to be like that. So, I feel like it's the same stuff so far that was in the other shop. We've got a sword in each hand now. Although, yeah, we only have 59 credits. I wouldn't have minded a decent blaster just to try a blaster and a sword in my hand. But I think I've kind of gone with melee options now, haven't I? Yeah. Leave it for now. About to pick stuff up. Oh, hang on. What's happened? Where am I? What's going on? Who am I? What's my name? Oh yeah, we came in there, that's what it was. So we came in that way. So a green line means we've been through it before, I think. Yeah, and a blue means we've not been through it. A Sith Trooper. Grief. Cantina. So it's getting like the Citadel, this, isn't it? It's like bloody massive and you're going to be wandering around for ages. Christia.
Don't you just love watching the Pazaak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
No one's remotely worried about the fact we're walking around with massive sharp swords.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazaak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pads so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'd like a Pazaak lesson. Before each Pazaak match, you must select 10 cards to form your side deck. 4 of these cards will be randomly drawn to form your hand during the match. Okay. I'm always crap at these sorts of things in games. A basic Pazaak deck has 2 of each card numbered +1 to +5. Available to create a side deck. You will find another side deck. You will find other side deck cards as you play Knights of the Old Republic, with values ranging from +1 to +/-1 to +/-6. Select 10 cards to form your side deck now. Oh, I see, okay. You must select 10 cards to form a side deck. That's what I thought I was doing. What's happening? Oh, I see, add card. Right, okay, why? Alright, I've got to add them all. That's all I've got. Are you sure you want to use this side deck? The object of the game is to have your face-up cards total higher than your opponent's hand without exceeding a total of 20. Oh, right, okay. So, continue then. If a player's total is greater than 20 at the end of the turn, a bust, the opponent wins the set. A player must win 3 sets to win the match. The first player draws a card from the main deck and plays it face up to begin their turn. This is done automatically. Okay. This is your hand for the match. It is made up of 4 cards randomly drawn from the side deck you selected earlier. These cards have to last through all the sets of the match. Okay. But I can't get more than 20. I've only got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Anyway. After drawing a card, a player has the option of playing one of the cards from their hand. You can only play 1 card from your hand each turn. Playing a card from the hand is optional. Right, okay. If your total is over 20 after your draw and you have a negative card in your hand, you can play it to bring your total back down to 20. A player's turn is over when they select either end turn or stand. If you choose to end turn, you will draw another card on your next turn. If you choose stand, you will not draw any more cards and you cannot play any more cards from your hand until the next set of the match. You may now choose to play a card from your hand to end turn or to stand. What? Okay. You can only play 1 hand card each turn. Playing a hand card is optional. You can never get more than the 4 hand... Oh, Jesus. You never get more than the 4 hand cards you start a match with, so you might want to save them. Okay, I don't know what it's asking me to do then if I'm not to play a hand card, because I can't move the controller in any other direction other than left and right. I can only... Oh, flip card. Here we go. Well, what button's that? Fucking button is this? Flip card hand. X. Oh, it must be B. Are you sure you want to forfeit the match? No. So it's not B then. End turn, Y stand. Okay, I don't know what it's asking me to do, people. I can do nothing, which is stand, or I can play a hand card. I can't do anything else. End turn. Your opponent uses the same rules you do. Each turn they draw a card, and then they have the option to play a hand card. But I didn't get an option to play a card. What? Oh, totally confused. And then they have the option to play a hand card to end the turn or stand. So how have I got a score of 18? Where did that 3 come from? Well, that's 19. Oh, I should have played the 2. Ugh, what am I all about? The set is tied. A match continues until one player has won 3 sets. Ties do not count. You are never given more hand cards in the match, so use the 4 cards you have carefully. Okay. Right, okay, well, we got the gist of it, kind of. Right, I'm going to move on. It's doing me head in that game already.
Yeah, quarantine must be tough when you off-world are stuck here. You should try and make the best of it and order yourself some Teresian ale. It'll take away some of the sting.
Not overly short. We don't seem to have a quest marker or anything.
I don't know what the guys in here find so attractive about those Twi'leks. Look at them. They're dressed like little dirty space wenches.
I wish the off-duty Sith would stop coming in here for drinks. They've been scouring the Undercity looking for the Republic escape pods, and they reek of the sewers.
Tell me who it is, but move out of the way. Tell me who it is that's Taris a citizen. Oh my fucking god, get out of the way, dude. This guy's way too close to me.
Well, hello there. I can see from your exotic appearance that you are not from Taurus originally. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jurgen.
Jurgen. Pleased to meet you, my name is Sky.
What do you think of our local music? The band is quite good, wouldn't you agree? They're on the verge of intergalactic stardom, you know.
They're very good.
You have an ear for music. Mark my words, they'll be famous soon enough. They were about to go on tour before this Sith quarantine stranded them here. Would you like to meet the band after the show? Maybe have a brief brush with fame before they become intergalactic superstars? I can arrange it, you know.
How will you arrange it?
I have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage. For the small sum of 20 credits, he'll let me set up a meeting with you and the band.
I can't afford that much. Sounds like you're running a scam to me.
You sting me with your words. I merely thought I could offer you the rare opportunity to meet a celebrity before they were famous. But I see you're not interested. That's too bad. They really are charming fellows. Very well then. I hope you enjoy the music. If you change your mind, come speak with me again.
Well, I might do if I ever get 20 credits back. Brilliant. They're playing the... It's those guys from the films, isn't it, playing the music? Oh my lord, dude.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
Well, that's charming, isn't it, eh? Garok.
Back again? Is there something?
Oh. No, go away.
Of course, of course.
Well, there was feck all in here.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
I'm not a waiter.
What'd you say? I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
Persuade, I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get that drink.
That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
He says, working round in a circle over and over again. Right, well, I feel like the bars are bust, people. Could do with a little marker, you know what I mean? Just a quest marker of some description. Does it not give me one? Turn on solo mode. Oh, might have to look at that later. Where was the quest one? Oh, there it's there. These are the quests. Quest items and completed quests. But there isn't anything to say track quest or anything. Well, I think we should just sod off people because there's nothing in here. You think for the beginning of a game it'd be a little bit more pointing you in the right direction, wouldn't it, really? Woman.
I heard there's a swoop gang war in the lower city. They say you can get shot just walking in the streets down there.
Mind you, it's an RPG, I suppose, in the end. So go find yourself some shit. Med facility. Zelka forn.
See from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka forn refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
I could use some healing. I want to ask some questions. Medical facility, is this some kind of hospital?
This is a hospital of sorts, though my resources are quite limited since the Sith quarantined the planet. I provide basic medical services to all citizens of and visitors to Taris. I have extensive medical training, and even with the lack of resources, I can treat most injuries or ailments right here at the center. Except for the Rakghoul disease, of course.
Tell me about the Rakghoul disease.
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the Rakghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into Rakghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Zombies, then. Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the Rakghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a Rakghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Don't worry, Zelka, I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let me look at what you've got for sale.
Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
All the med stuffs. Okie doke. Zelka forn. Well, it's a bit of a slow start, people, but I feel like I feel like it did tell us in the last part at some point to investigate the city, so...
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
Right, what are you offering me? An offer, what are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Davik Kang? Who's that?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
You mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
Where can I find Davik if I want to give him a cure? And why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik to get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Where can I find Davik if I do?
Davik isn't the kind of guy you can just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the lower city bounty office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Okay. I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelek and help people. I'll keep your offer in mind.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Well, old Carth wasn't a fan of that idea, was he?
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
It's too bad. Davik's going to want to make an example of you. You're coming with us. Bite!
No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. I don't like your attitude. I'm better teach you a lesson. Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. Right, okay. Light side points gained. What? One of your party is down. What? Who the fuck? Jesus Christ. I've only just done a...
Ready?
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you?
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I'm glad I could help.
Getting out of here.
I don't have 100 credits.
Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Experience points gained, 250, thank you. Yes, my health is somewhat fooked. Oh, I've got credits now. Level up and ride your pony! Here we go, people. Right, well, I'll tell you what I might do, actually, before we do anything else, is heal myself, because I've got plenty of stuffs. This is where someone shouts, "You don't have to do that, Steve, because you're leveling up. You'll heal yourself leveling up." Skills. So, let's just remember what are... Well, the cross ones we can't... Oh, we can. We can do an extra one in repair. So the cross-class ones you can't do as uberly as the other ones, but... Persuade, awareness, stealth. Demolition can be used to set, recover, or disarm mines. Such devices are either low... Yeah, I don't know. I want to be... Oh, treat injury. What does that do? Improves the amount of damage healed with a med pack. As a side class, I might take that actually. Security is used to access electronic locking devices. Go with that, I think. Oh, I've still got 2 points left. What we think is quite clever, and it lets you do 1 point of each thing you want to do. I suppose we could do stealth. Mind you, could just do, well, it's well doing one of all of them. There's only one that's not, repair's the only one I've not done. Okay. You have been granted the following feats this level. Sneak Attack 2. Sneak Attack 2, this time it's personal. Alright, you can actually spin around. Oh, that's my dark light meter. Right, okay. So if you do bad things, you go down the dark side. If you go up the light side, yeah, good things. Change character. See, there's that change character thing. But it's a black dot. I don't know what that means. It's the bloody bumper button again. Here we go. Right. He doesn't seem to have a level up. Ah, there we go. We can change him now. The last part, I was trying to move between characters to equip them with stuff, but I couldn't. Yeah, he's wearing simple garments. We could do with getting him some decent armor. I'm saying that I went down like a ton of. I went down like a set of. I think I might not have been fully healed when I. There we go. Can actually run around as him. Yeah, I went down like a sack of spuds, but I think I wasn't fully healed, possibly. Nor was he at the moment. But anyway, let's... concerned about the fact we've not had a save this particular episode. We have got autosave on, but I don't know when it's doing it. Upper City North. Well, Lower City, I think, is that not where the cure for this thing is? Or the serum? And what I'm trying to figure out, because it said it gave me something. Gave me a feat. Oh, X. Here we go. This page lists your feats. Some feats allow you to use special items like heavy armor or implants. Other feats modify saving throws and skill checks during the game. And some feats, power attack, are used during combat. Check the description for details of specific feats. Melee weapons. Ah, it's this one. Sneak attack 2. That's what we got. Sneak attack 2 adds 2 to 12 points of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond to the attacker. Alright, seems reasonable. I don't seem to have any sort of battle moves that I can throw into the mix as yet. Well, that's 2 apartments again. Is that not where we... No, because we're upper city now, aren't we? It's a whole other set of apartments.
On it. Done.
Allow me to rob you of all your belongings, thank you.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Nothing seems to... I think if I'm robbing people, is this my dark side going down? It could be, couldn't it? Not been thinking about that, have I?
Just move along. There's nothing to see here. Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Teresian underground? Start talking. I want answers.
Please, I'm only a visitor to Taris, trapped here by your quarantine. I know nothing about the Teresian underground or your missing Sith uniforms. What's going on in there?
You're a little too curious for your own.
Oh, excuse me.
This doesn't concern you.
I know all about Sith interrogations. This isn't going to end well.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug and a security tape from the base. Start talking before I splatter your slimy brains all over this room.
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform after the last interrogation.
Maybe the alien really doesn't know anything.
Just stay out of this if you know what's good for you.
I won't let you kill a defenseless prisoner.
What was that? Did I hear you right? Let us kill him? How can you stop us? Time to teach the civilian the penalty.
Here we go again.
The Sith.
I can't... Why can't I home in on this guy first? Ooh, critical strike. Thank you, human. The Sith would have killed me. Of that I am certain. I don't know who you are, but it is clear you are no friend of the Sith. Among my people there is a saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Like you, I hate the Sith. That is why I stole those Sith uniforms for the hidden beks. What are you talking about? The Sith were right. You are a spy. The hidden beks, who are they? In the lower city, there are some who do not bow to the conquerors. Swoop gangs like the hidden beks are gathering resources to one day strike against the Sith oppressors. If you wish to strike another blow against the Sith, you would be wise to journey to the lower city and speak with Gaden Theck, the leader of the hidden beks. Is there a hidden beks and a hidden posh spice as well, is there? You're welcome. What are you... what are the hidden beks planning? Can you take me to Gaden? Or Gaden? Can I get one of those uniforms from you? I am sorry, but all the uniforms I had were given to the hidden beks. I suppose you could take the uniforms from the bodies of the Sith soldiers in this room if you wanted. What are the hidden beks planning? You would have to ask Gaden theck to know the answer to that question. They approached me, and my only role was to obtain the Sith uniforms for them. How about a reward for saving you? I should be going now. As you should I. The Sith know my face now. I must find somewhere to hide on this world. Thank you once again, human. Well, I say. Well, it doesn't... he said you could take a uniform from one in this room, but it doesn't actually give us one, does it? Blaster rifle, concussion grenade, adrenaline strength. Stuff to sell, though. Parts, medpack, credits. Yeah, I'm curious as to why... How do I put things into my action slots? I've got... that's my inventory. Unless they just appear. They might just appear when the battle arises, but... Adhesive grenade. Oh, that Pazaak deck's a quest item. Okay, it doesn't seem to let me do anything, so I'm going to assume it just does it by itself. Something seems to be bothering Carth. Maybe you should speak to him and find out if you can get him to open up about it.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you some more questions? Do you know anything about this place? More questions.
I'm all ears, beautiful.
Hey, getting a bit flirty there, my friend. Beautiful, isn't that a little inappropriate? Keep addressing me like that, and you might lose an ear or two. Beautiful, isn't that a little inappropriate?
Is there something else you'd prefer I called you?
How about my name?
Don't get yourself in a twist over it, gorgeous. I didn't mean anything by it.
He's a player. There you go again. Now that one I like. Call me that from now on.
I might consider it, but what are you going to call me in exchange?
How about handsome thug or sexist worm? Sexist worm.
Is that it? You can do better than that.
Lobotomized Gamorrean. Brainless lice-ridden bantha. Sexless marsh toad. Brainless lice-ridden bantha.
Ouch. That is better. Well, I bet beautiful doesn't sound so bad in comparison now, does it?
Maybe not, but I still don't want you calling me that. Haha, you are such a pain, you know that?
Guilty as charged. I bet you still have those questions in mind, though. Are they really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it. I'd just like to know you better.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
Are you getting testy again? Excellent. Soon all your secrets will be mine.
Secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Like you said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I've no idea. Why are you accusing me of something?
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors.
You'd rather I wasn't?
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still.
Are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
No. Well, maybe. Wrong. It just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, but whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean surprises? I'm telling you, Carth, I had nothing to do with the crash.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right?
Fine. Let's just get back to something important then. You do know we're on the same side, right?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
I consider this important.
All right, all right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
All right. Let's go, dude. Keep your shirt on. That's interesting, actually, because I was kind of avoiding the doors that were already open. But there's stuff in some of them.
On it. Done.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you babbling about?
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Maybe I could help you with your problem with Davik? Maybe I should just kill you and collect the bounty? I'm just looking around. Maybe I can help you.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zach's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Maybe I should just kill you. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone you're hiding.
Thank you. You've saved my life. At least until one of Davik's bounty hunters finds me.
Yep, that's two people that wanted me to give them lots of coin.
I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity.
Oh, crap. Possibly the door we came in, to be fair. Looks like.
The Sith wouldn't be so bad if they'd let us leave the planet. This quarantine is killing my business.
I hear the crime lord Davik has a ship.
Well, people seem to be telling us to go to the lower city, don't they? That's the upper city south. I'm totally lost as to where I've been and where I'm going, people.
Greetings and good day.
On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
What can you tell me about the Sith? Is there some way I can get a shuttle off this planet?
I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
Do you know anything about the gangs in the lower city?
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
No.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Oh, yeah, we have been here before. This is the city that we started in. So we need to find how we get to the lower city. I've yet to find... Oh, well, there's that map there. Ah, here we go. Right. Map. Clinic. Upper city. Why can't I go to the ones on the left? Ah, there we go. To apartments. Upper city cantina. Equipment emporium. Map note. Clinic. And upper city. I'll tell you what we can do. I feel like we need to go back to this city bit we were just in and find a way to the lower city.
Welcome to the equip.
See what you got?
Because of the Sith quarantine.
Let's sell some shit. Could do with buying the guy some clothes, couldn't we? Two battle rifles. A Bonadon alloy heavy suit. Defense bonus 6. Max dexterity bonus plus 4. Defense bonus 6. Max dexterity plus 3. Combat suit. I think the light battle armor is what I've got on. Maybe. Maybe not. Hang on a minute. Alright, I thought she had a different kind of sword there for a minute, but... The Achani Ritual brand. Right, which one are we giving him then? 250. 900 for that one. Why is that so expensive? What have I got that's going to clock up 900 quid? Well, they're 100 each. Computer spikes. I'm not overly sure if there's a detriment to put in certain types of armor on certain types of characters or not. Armor proficiency light. And what is... I need to know what he is. For fuck's sake.
Uh-huh.
Level 4. It's becoming like homework, this bloody screen. Weapon proficiency, blaster pistol. Oh, that's the left-hand side. How do I find out what his proficiency is in his armor? Just gonna have to take a punt on it, I think. Ah, just figured out how to change characters as well.
Welcome to the equipment. Because of this.
I'm trying to figure out what the bonus is for this. Bonodan is an emerging industry society financing their exploration of the galaxy throughout production of small arms and armour. They favour heavy materials offering solid defence. Sweet. It's pretty badass.
What?
Welcome to the. Because of the Sith.
Right, I think that's probably it. Can sell that.
Welcome to the. Because of the Sith.
Oh, right. Right, let's go. Well, that's where we. This is where it all started, at the apartments. Alright, so let's have a look at... Yeah, so some undiscovered stuff there. North. Droids by Janice. So this looks like it's undiscovered, this section up here then. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the undiscovered thing going on with the map. Droid shop.
shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranko. The searcha doma wana kondatama. We timembo rangtong. Mule ra on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wona henak neck.
What do they have against Twi'leks?
Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kin ba mule ra dwana. Dong kin ba no kudnok neck. Kava numpa kumpialia monokata. Ranga kun bis kin no moruat. Kakin chana guana brakon.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak neck. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok. China pala mule. Dong ki ba non tontek. Duni chachon kun ne mule brabast.
Utility droid, what do they do?
Kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata.
Vehicle repairs for starters.
Kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska.
Pretty handy to have in a fight. Small but tough and a surprising amount of firepower. Nice.
Chikchita na patogta. Yafulke gogala jiji. Kawana bora atugawa. Kankido rakun. Watimi alabola.
Let's see your droids. Let's see what you got for sale.
Tangabun shan nang. Wanga.
You want to see my inventory, or are you here to buy a utility droid? My prices are very reasonable. Money back guarantee. Okay. I've only got 2 droids left. A rebuilt T3H8 unit for 50 credits and a top of the line T3 M4 model with all the options, but he's not for sale. What? Why? Tell me about the top of the line. Best one I've ever built. Top-notch codebreaker, expert security programming and droid repair skills. He's even got the firepower to be handy in battle. This little guy is the absolute top of the line, but he's not for sale. He's a custom job I'm holding for somebody. I'm holding for a very special buyer. Inventory, please. So, okay, let's just sell a...
Hachu apanki. Tangabun shan nang. Wanga kun beast kin.
Oh, you're here to buy a utility droid. My prices are very reasonable, blah. Yes.
Kakin cha na kwat na.
I'll take the T3H unit. Here's 50 credits. You know a bargain when you see one. This little guy's as reliable as used droids get. I did the reconditioning on him myself. Don't worry, he'll follow you everywhere. Nice, another party member.
Rundi Ichawa Tongbola Johnny Ku.
Credits lost 50, experience 110. Nice. Nice! Does he become a party member then, or does he just follow us about? What the shit? She sold me a duff droid. Welcome back to my shop. Where's the little tier I sold you? It bloody broke. It blew up. I came to get my money back. Blew up, huh? I thought I'd taken care of that little cross-wiring problem. Well, don't worry. I run an honest business here. I don't have to give you a refund, but I don't want to lose a customer. Here, have your 50 credits back. No hard feelings, right? What? I think you should give me something extra for all the trouble. Persuade. Success! Well, I guess I did cause you inconvenience, and I don't want to reputation for poor customer service. Business is tough as it is. Here's 75 credits. I think that's more than fair. Now, is there anything else I can do? Nice. I'll be going now. Right, well that was semi-exciting for a while. And now I've got extra credits, but... Well, thank God for the map, because I was about to go the wrong way again.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
If this crazy street
The evil walks among us, friends and fellow humans. I bring you a warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, listen to me. My name is Gordon Kolu. Will you join my cause? We must band together if we are to stop the spread of vermin and scum throughout Taris.
Vermin and scum? What are you talking about?
I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. The Wookiees and Ithorians and Rhodians and Bith, all of them. Listen, friend, for these are dark times. That is why I, Gordon Kolu, have formed the Anti-Alien League. The time has come for action. We cannot sit idly by while aliens blight our glorious planet.
The AAL. I'll join. I don't know which is worse, your hate-mongering or your ignorance.
You are like all the rest. You will not see the truth. On the day of reckoning, you will suffer with the rest of the alien lovers.
Hey, you old bigot.
Kook or no, people like him can make trouble for us.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects our society.
Okay, I've just realised that I've been going for well over an hour, people. Didn't even realise I've been going this long.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
Where can I get authorization papers?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time and move along.
Questions?
I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris Tourist Board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Okay.
Is you one of the Sith? My daddy says the Sith are nothing but bullies. You don't look like a bully.
Nice, got some ships here. Oh, hello, there's one taking off. Jesus Christ. Can't look up, people, or I'll show you it. You can only pan left and right. This security door is sealed and cannot be opened using normal security skills. Well, this has become a wandering game, people. Wandering aimlessly. Can't go in the lift. The lower city is definitely where we need to be going, but
The evil walks among
that's the droid.
We must act now before we are overrun with the vermin.
So I guess there must be somebody we can get our pass from.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Never mind. Although we did have one quest item, didn't we? Yeah, it was nothing to do with that though.
Hachu apanki. Tangabun shan omnang. Wanga kun bis kin ba mularak. Choni yun.
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Taris?
Tonga book shot.
People are saying a few of the pods crashed down in the Undercity. I blame it on human error. A droid wouldn't lose control of a ship like that. Anything else? How do you feel about the Sith? I don't think much of them since they came and seized most of my droids. I guess they are afraid of someone using droids against them. Or maybe they wanted to use my droids for themselves. There's no such thing as a bad droid, but sometimes they fall into bad hands, bad owners. Need general information on Taris. Well, I don't know exactly what to tell you. Stick to the upper city and you should be okay as long as you don't do anything foolish to draw the attention of the Sith. Some of the upper city citizens are biased against aliens. Makes it tough for me to run my store, but a human like you shouldn't run into any problems. I wouldn't recommend going down into the lower city unless you have a business with Davik or something like that. The place is overrun with swoop gangs. Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them? They're nothing but a bunch of thugs. Things didn't used to be so bad when the hidden beks were in charge. I even sold some droids to them. But now the Black Bulkar gang is making a bid for control of the lower city. The place has become... a war zone. Even some of Davik's people are getting killed off. What do you know about Davik? Davik's gang. Davik Kang's a dangerous man. If it's illegal on Taris, he's got a hand in it, and I heard he's a member of the Exchange. You know, the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate? I'd stay out of Davik's business if I were you. If you cross Davik, you'll learn that his men are even more dangerous than the swoop gangs. Right. Well, there was that guy Zax as well, wasn't there? That was mentioned at some point or other. So I think I was expecting things to speed up a bit in this part, but I wasn't expecting it to be this open either. I'm going to have a good look around to try and find out where the theck we're meant to be getting. Because Christ only knows where I'm going to get a card from. I can't remember speaking to anyone of any worth. To the upper city south. To the apartments. Droids by Janice. To the Sith base. The lower city. Oh, you can return to hideout from here. When you use return to function, you will be instantly transported back to your base and your entire party will be healed. This function is disabled in most action and combat areas. Okay. We're back to the beginning, people. I think probably in the next part we're going to have a good look at everyone we've spoken to and try and figure out where the hell we get a pass from. Alarium. Back again. I want to ask you some questions. Yeah, he doesn't want to answer any questions. Right, okay, well, we've gone well over the hour mark anyway. I'm not overly sure how exciting that was for people to watch, but I feel like I've done a lot of wandering around and a little bit of fighting, but I think we should probably go into the hideout so we've got a good save spot. Does this fill up from time to time, or is it just empty? Yeah, it's empty. Okay, so after a little googly search, it turns out that we were actually in the right place to get the uniform that gets us down the lift to the lower city. It was the fight where the guy said you can pick a uniform off the floor, but we didn't find one. So let's just retrace our steps and see if we can find the uniforms, which are not in this building, but they're in a building similar to it. Just need to find the main door again. I thought I would do it from this point so that if anyone else is in the position I am all these years later playing it for the first time, they'll know they're not going mad, people. Now, let's just get our bearings. Clinic, upper city. Yeah, it was the upper city, wasn't it? And then in the upper city, either north or south, or whatever it was, maybe. From what I can gather, there's only two ways down that lift. One's a pass, and the other one's to dress up in the suit. And the pass, you can get a pass, but the guy who has the pass seems to be in the lower city, so you need to get down there first. So that was the apartments. Yeah, it might be the apartments, actually. But see, that's a blue door. Makes me think I've not been in it. And hopefully, things are still as they were when we left them. Yeah, because there's one we broke into. Yeah, the dead bodies might have gone though, mightn't they? Aha! Here we go. Sith Armor, blaster rifle and 25 credits. Nice. Well, there you go. I think we got that already, did we not? Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. That's exactly what we needed to get down the lift. Is that all about? Couldn't run across the floor. So we have what we need to progress to the next section. It is quite a harsh sort of... I mean, I realise it is a proper RPG, but it's quite a harsh thing to progress any further in this area. You need to find that one item, which could be anywhere in all of these areas. I mean, it really is lending itself to being... You've got to talk to everyone and you've got to go everywhere and figure it out yourself, because it doesn't point you in any sort of direction unless I'm missing a trick, but it certainly doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, Upper City South is where we came from, and there's the Lower City one there. So, should we try and go to the Lower City so we've done it in this episode? Something seems to be bothering Carth yet again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
Talk about the issues you seem to have with me. We didn't finish our conversation last time. I'd like to know if we have a problem.
I know you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You're probably one of the most skilled women I've ever met. You've saved my butt more than once, and I'm lucky to have you here to help me. No question. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Not built that way? Sounds like an excuse. Why are you being hostile? What did I do to deserve this?
You haven't done anything yet, but there's no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed before by people, and it won't happen again.
So you want some guarantee I won't betray you?
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
Don't tell me not to take it personally, you hairless Wookiee. I'm beginning to wonder if you're even capable of trusting anyone. Right, and how am I supposed to know you won't betray us?
Me?
Yes, you. Why should I trust you, after all?
You shouldn't. If you're smart, you won't trust anyone. Not me, not bastila, and especially not yourself.
Ah, so you don't trust yourself, is that it?
I don't need to be analyzed, thanks. Can we just get back to business?
I don't need someone around who doesn't trust me.
And I don't need all these questions. What I do need is to try and save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Well, I'm only talking to you because the game told me you needed to. Fucking hell. Which way are we facing now? The game keeps turning me around.
What is this planet coming to, huh? Slummy's just walking around the upper city.
Shouldn't you go to the lower cities where you belong, Slummy?
Well, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets are for upper city citizens. You better get out of the way if you know what's good for you.
Persuade. Hey guys, we can all be friends here. Let me buy you a drink. Persuade, you'd better think twice about what you're doing. This might be more than you can handle. If you're trying to pick a fight, you've got one.
Come on, fellas. This Slummy ain't worth the bother.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe next time, Slummy. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Experience points, nice. Everybody wants to pick a fight with us. Yep, that's it. Right, hang on. Let's just change our outfit then. Let's put on the sexy Sith suit. And we'll stick on the... Oh. I can't... What? Why can't I put on the gun? Oh, I can. The question is, though, yeah, I don't know if he's going to be a problem.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there. There's a big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower just to sweep those slums clean.
Journal entry and 350 XP. Experience points, another 50, thank you. Woohoo! We've made it to the lowest deck slums city. Wow. That's quite smooth, isn't it? Check that outfit out. Well, we should better take that off now, presumably. Sweet. Right, well, I think that is an ideal place to wrap things up, people. Superb, right? Eh? It's amazing what a little Google search can do. In fact, I mean, we'd done everything right. It was only because I specifically went over to those bodies, people. You saw me and there was nothing to pick up. Then I go out and I come back in again hours later after wandering about aimlessly, and there it is, just lying on the floor. Well, there you are. Well, there you are. At least we know how to get to the lower city. It has been an honour. Yes, it has. And a privilege serving for you once again in Knights of the Old Republic on the Xbox Series X. And I shall catch you in the next one, folks. Take it easy. Bye.